Don't worry about this. So I'm going to open Dartfish. This is the home screen. Like I said, we're going to be working in the analyzer, which is on the top right there. I'm going to click on that. Videos are going to pop up. I'm going to drag the video that I want down into the tray. And then from there, I'm going to drag it into and on top of that video right there. Alright, so now I'm able to work with this video. I'm going to play it through real quick. It's a little bit sped up here, but that's okay. So now I'm able to work with this video. I'm going to do a couple of marks on it. So before I even make a key position here, I'm going to measure that meter stick, like we will always do in all of our videos. It's going to come out to be 1 meter, of course, because it's a meter stick. And I'm also going to put a time function on this as well. Again, you find the different tools by right-clicking on the different tools on the right, and you can select time, and you simply click it on the top of the video. Good. Again, I'm just looking at the different tools that I'm thinking about using. Now, the tools that I'm going to use and things I'm going to do are not exactly what you're going to be doing for the lab, but they are kind of about the same. So, I'm going to play the video through, and I'm going to get into this propulsive phase. I'm going to frame by frame until I find the right spot. I'm thinking that's a good spot for that. So I'm going to now go to Key Positions tab. I'm going to add key position. I'm going to go down to the label and label it preparatory phase. Please be as descriptive as you can with all of these. Again, I want to know what you're talking about to the best of your ability. So now I have everything labeled. And I'm going to go start making a little marks. So I'm going to use the line tool here. I'm going to draw from the shoulder to the elbow, maybe down my forearm, and do some legs as well. So I'm going to go from the knee to the ankle, and then from the hip to the knee. Again, this allows you to see joint angles, stuff that we've been doing in this first lab so far. So now, these drawings will only show up on this first key position and should not carry over any of the video. Notice how I fast forward the video and they go away, but they stay on my key position. So I'm going to now go to the propulsive phase. That's a good spot for propulsion. Again, use the frame button to kind of get exactly where you want to go. Again, I'm going to label this and describe it how I want. And write some stuff here. Now I'm going to start drawing. Again, use the line tool. See how those lines don't necessarily match up? I can go back and correct those lines very easily. There's a little delete button, a little red X button if you want to click on it, and you can delete it, but this time I'm just going to adjust the bottom to make this look a little bit better. I'm going to go frame by frame again until I get to the peak height. I figured that's a good position and something key in this video, hint hint, that I'm going to want to describe. So again, I'm going to go peak height, and again, describe it as you need to. I'm not going to write any words there, just a little gibberish. So again, knee to ankle, probably going to go knee to hip as well. Something interesting I want to do here is maybe see how high I'm jumping. So again, with that reference angle, with the reference measurement, now I can see about how high I'm off the ground here. And it's telling me I'm about 0.42 meters off the ground. Quite the vertical jump there. And have the time up in the right, and I'm going to just text tool this right here. Maybe peak. anything that's going to be descriptive enough so I know what you're talking about. And the final little phase here is maybe a landing, just so I can get a starting time and a final time up in the right-hand corner. And I'm going to add key position, and I'm just going to write in landing. So after this, and you feel that you've done all you need to do, you followed every direction, everything's described as you need to, and you feel that your video is good to go, what you're going to do is you're going to click back on the storyboard tab, and you're going to go to media book. You're going to press Dartfish TV, and this is where you're going to enter your information that we set up for you yesterday, right? So I'm going to enter my information, and it's going to bring me to the page that I want it to. Yep, press next. See on the top, it's going to say Cortland University TV. Yes, this is where I want to go. It's published by me. Yes. I'm going to go next. The video I want is selected. I'm going to go next. I'm going to label this. This is the most important part. Label this. Last name, lab time, and then the motion that you're doing. So in this fit, it would be vertical jump in this case. You're going to go down to student. It will not allow you to go forward. Watch, I'll hit next, and it's not going to allow me to until you have to plug in your student name, first and last, and then you're going to hit next. This is where you can attach a file. It doesn't always work, but you can attach your lab write-up questions if you feel like it, or anything else there. But I'm just going to hit next here, and a little link is going to pop up. So it's going, this link, click on this link, it's going to bring you, to Dartfish TV. Plug in your information. And from here online, now you'll see that all your stuff is there. You can play through the video. Look at how it's labeled up in the top left. That's my video. You click on these little camera images on the timeline, and it goes to your key positions with the description in the top left. These are the things that I'm going to be looking for. These are the things that I will be grading on, and this is how I want to see it. After this, you are completed, and you can go on and finish your next exercise by repeating the steps. Please do not email me this stuff, okay? I do not want to email it. This has got to go up on Dartfish TV. So hopefully that was helpful, guys. If you have any more questions, please email me.